How you doing? Yeah, this video is for Paul Calandra. Paul, the Minister of Education. I know they just gave you that title. They didn't give you any education whatsoever. But, hun, can you come a little bit closer? Because I have something I need to go over with you. First of all, you got on TV and you're real upset over the standardized testing results that have come in from grade 3, grade 6, grade 9, and grade 10 classes. Predominantly focused on two things. Number 1, math scores, and number 2, literacy scores. Paul, you then put out a plea to try to attempt to understand why your government hasn't been able to empower the educational community in order to increase these scores. And you're going to hire people, probably friends of yours, Paul, at a very, very high rate to go out into the world, go into schools, go into educational facilities to find out where the failures lie. Paul, I'm going to give it to you for free, hun. Are you ready? I don't know if you want it for free. I think you want to pay your people to actually blame somebody else. But honey, I'm going to give it to you and just you. So, friends of Paul, could you sit down and take notes from him? Because I'm pretty sure he doesn't know how to do that. All right, you're worried about low standardized test scores. Number 1, Paul, you've got too many students in each class. It's true. It's true. The number 1 indicator of a student success rate is lowering the class. Yeah, you don't want to because it's going to cost you more money. You're trying to give it to all those other people. I understand, Paul, but I'm just giving you the facts, hon. Giving you the facts. Number 2, you have too many divergent learners in one class. It becomes more difficult when you increase the class size, and also in that mix, you have so many divergent learners that you have a teacher trying to teach 7 different courses at the exact same time. Paul, we're not geniuses. We're not magicians, hun. You got to lower those numbers. I think we should integrate those students into classrooms, but you cannot possibly put 30 of them in, 23, any number that you want, and have us going over here and teaching one thing, here and teaching another thing, and here and teaching. I know, Paul, it saves you money, so you don't really care. Again, facts don't care about your feelings, hun. Number 3, I'm going to give you some weird math, Paul, and I know this might be hard for you, but a 1 teacher to 15 student ratio is not the same as a 2 teacher in the same room to 30 student ratio. Want to know why, Paul? Because 15 students in the room creates 15 problems or potential problems. And you know what? For the most part, 1 teacher can handle that. But when you put 30 kids in a room, it magnifies exponentially. All right? So instead of 30 problems in 2 teachers, you have like 300 problems in 2 teachers, and they can't possibly mitigate all of that. And you just end up classroom managing, not actually teaching curriculum. No, I know you don't care about curriculum because you just make up curriculum and hope that they get to it. You just want them to pass so nobody bothers you. All right, also, there's no student accountability anymore, Paul. You've taken it all away. You've negated it. No late marks, handed in whenever you want. They don't have to stay in after school. And this leads right into number 5 with the no failure rate. You don't want to fail anybody, Paul. No, I understand you want to get kids through ahead of time so they don't cost you more money. Paul, I'm starting to see a pattern that this is just about money, not actually about student success. Because if you were worried about student success, you'd want them to actually understand the material, master the material, and then move on and get all the necessary help in order to do so. But no, you're not into that. Number 5 is a big one, Paul. There's no parental accountability. Yeah, no, parents are voters. I realize you don't want to make them unhappy. So you just give them whatever you want. You pretend that their kids are doing great things, amazing things. Give them A's until they fail outside of the classroom or don't pass your little stupid standardized tests. Okay, Paul. Number 6, dangerous workplaces. Paul, this is a big one. This is a big one. You have a lot of kids with very, very high needs in a classroom, and you have very few support, very few teachers that are capable and willing to manage that kind of chaos. You just throw them all in one room and you say, give it your best. Is that what you do, Paul? Because really, we're not psychologists, we're not their parents, and to be honest, I'm not trained to be a physical barrier in order to redirect them from tearing apart a classroom. Hun, you need a lot more intervention. I'm thinking you're going to actually need psychologists. You're going to need more actual trained professionals in the school if you want to have all of these different kids in a school, which I support, Paul. I absolutely support. But you know what that's going to take, Paul? Say it with me, honey. Money. That's right. You want kids to be safe. You want them to be successful. Money, Paul. We're going to need money. And number 7, math teachers. You don't hire and you don't pay enough to hire actual math teachers, specialized math teachers in the elementary school level. No, Paul, just because you can do grade 3 math, which I don't even know if your government can do, it does not mean you can teach grade 3 math to the level where these kids are proficient. So you can explain it 17 ways to Sunday until that kid gets it, until they feel confident, until they feel empowered. Because I'm telling you what, the kid that fails in grade 10 math, Paul, it's because grade 3 they didn't get what they needed. All of those kids, all of those divergent needs, and you're not even hiring math teachers. I know, Paul, it's all about money. And finally, hon, standardized tests are actual garbage. It just gives the illusion of accomplishment so you can say, look at how good our government is doing. And Paul, your government is doing so incredibly badly that you can't even fake a good standardized test, can you, hon?